Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Qudash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Rawai, and I'm back with another lesson/testimony through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right. So just testimony within a testimony, right? So while I'm coming to do this, share this testimony through the Spirit, a video pops up at the top of my screen on the Android. If you got Android, you know, on your YouTube feed, videos pop in. So I opened up the app. This first video here, it says you got to learn how to stay sucker free out here. So as I'm sitting down, I got the precepts lined up, got the title lined up. This comes across my screen. So I press play on this before I start to do my lesson. And it is almost, well, not exactly, but it's a very important message as I get into my lesson. And it Lord willing, it makes my lesson more edifying. All right. So give me one sec.
You do got to be wise. You know, say be as wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. It said, if you see evil, go the other. Proverbs 24 and 1, go the other way. Don't pass by it. So you got to learn to stay sucker free out here and stay away from niggas. Nigga free and dumb shit. But if you don't have the mental mentality to do that shit, you're going to get caught up. Even if you're not doing nothing, you could just be around niggas and get caught up. And trust me, I know you got, but the Lord is merciful to where he spared me a few times. But you can't be in the vicinity of niggas. Them niggas is like ticking time bombs, and you never know when the Lord judgment is on their ass. And if you close enough to them when they explode, your ass gonna get caught in a blast. Now the Lord could spare you, but you might have some little damage to you, you know?
All right. So yeah, beautifully said. Beautifully said by this brother here. And it's very important. His wise counsel and what the brother said, and it's very true. Just staying away from niggas, man. Being careful about how you go about your day, your days, how you approach situations, which I'm gonna get into in this testimony. Very important. So Tawadi Yahabashim Shah for me coming across this video, and Tawadi Yahabashim Shah for that brother sharing that message. All right. So anyway, the testimony goes like this, man. Yeah, it's very heavy, man. Enough for me to share it. Happened 2 days ago. I was kind of thinking about sharing it and how I want to share it, and sharing it to where it's edifying. All right. And that's the point. So anyway, so I'm going out my day. This is the day of camp. The day of camp. All right. The day of camp. Going throughout my day. Salakia, give me one sec. Salakia. So before I even get into the testimony, I'm gonna start off with a precept real quick. That's what I want to do. Start off with a precept, and it's definitely pursuant to what the brother mentioned here in this short clip. So Wisdom of Solomon 1:12 says, "Seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourselves destruction with the work of your own hands." All right. So being on point out here, not jumping out the window, not crashing out. All right. That's important, man, because a lot of times, Jake, you know, in our emotions, we do shit that could make shit worse. You know what I'm saying? We do things that could bring harm to ourselves, right? So it says again, seek not death in the era of your life, and pull not upon yourselves destruction with the work of your hands. Right. So we gotta watch what we doing out here, how we moving, how we approaching situations. All right. Because that could bring up that could, you know, pull upon this pull destruction upon ourselves, man. All right. Get us deleted, get us fucked up in a bad situation by the way that we're moving. All right. And by the way that we handle shit. So I just wanted to bring that out before the testimony. So here we go. So I'm getting ready for camp. You know, I'm about to get out of here, out the crib, throw my prayers up, and it's kind of starting from front to back to front to back. So I'm starting my day, send my prayers up, and now today, so during that day, I noticed, and I remembered this maybe an hour, a few later when I was at camp, that I added something to my prayer, which I normally add. I don't add this every time I pray, but that day of the situation, which was Saturday, the day of camp, I added something specific to my prayer that manifested minutes later. And I didn't realize it until I was standing at camp, posted up, holding posts at camp. I did not realize it until then. And I said, oh shit. All right. So sending my regular daily prayers up. Okay. The portion of prayer that I added for edification's sake to my prayer was, Spirit jumped on me to say, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah. Please thwart, stop anyone who's lying on my name, who got plans to hurt me, plans to bring any violence or hate towards me. Please stop them in their tracks and destroy them. Right. And I also said, I pray the same for the apostles, bishops, elders on down. I pray that you stop any wicked niggas' plans to lie and cause harm to any of us. All right. And that's a prayer that I would inject into my daily prayer from time to time, but it's not something that I pray every day. But I happen to throw that prayer in, that portion of the prayer in to my prayer before I left the crib. All right. So I'm out the crib now. 20 minutes later, I get a call. I'm going to pick up the brothers, all right, head to camp. Less than 20 minutes later, I get a call from one of my bros in the world. And he called me and he said, yo, bro, this nigga approached me outside with a big ass pit bull, whatever, whatever. With a big ass pit, I'm saying that because he wouldn't have did it without that pit bull. But anyway, this nigga approached me outside, big ass pit bull, like with your name in his mouth, with my name in his mouth, saying, yo, what's up with XYZ? And yo, what's up with this shit? Is mad funny, da 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 da. Some real wild bug out shit that I'm not even gonna get into. Right? But the wildest shit that you could imagine, and it makes you say niggas is bugged out, and the Lord gotta continue to kill these niggas, man. All right. So he called me. My man was tight because, he's defending me, of course, as he should, because he knew it was absolute bullshit, and he knew this dude had demons on him. Right. And so that's part of the title too. In the last days, demons is going to continue to jump on niggas around you and close to you, and niggas that you know. So he's like, yo, bro, my bro is like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Do you hear yourself? Dude was absolutely bugging the fuck out. He made a claim that was so outlandish and so bugged out that He made an impossible claim about me. An impossible claim. But he had a particular energy. He was so-called on timing, right? So my bro's like trying to reason with him and saying, do you hear what you saying, bro? You're bugging the fuck out. So it was concerning the dude's son, right? Which I help a lot of people with my job. I'm gonna just say that, right? A lot of youngins. Anyway, so he's like, do you hear what you saying? So dude was being belligerent. He wasn't trying to hear nothing. He started to kind of say shit towards my bro, because me and him, we do the same work, where we from. So he just now it's like the point is gone, and he's just trying to shit on me and him just about what we do. Just hate. It was just pure hate, envy, and jealousy, 100%. So my bro wound up saying, you know what, bro? Fuck you and your son. Now what? So my bro backed him, and then whatever, I guess officers came over, broke the shit up, whatever. It was nothing. My bro, that's what he called me and told me. So I'm so baffled by this shit. I'm so baffled by this shit, man. And I'm saying to myself, yo, niggas got demons jumping on them left and right. And that's really the point of this lesson. The point is that, number one, the Lord is with us, right? And the prayer manifested 20 minutes or later after I sent the prayer. And I'm gonna explain how now. All right. So mind you, I called it. So I said, bro, let me call this nigga. Cause I was hot. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was hot, and I was on that. I was 100% on that. I said, bro, if I see this nigga, it ain't gonna be good. That's what I said in my head. It's not gonna be good. Took a deep breath. I said, yo, bro, let me call this nigga right now, bro. Somebody that I know of, a bug out, bum, dirty ass nigga who just out here doing the same shit we did 20 years ago. Just absolutely through, right? And you got a lot of niggas where I'm from jealous that the Lord had favor on me, and pulled me out of the streets and shit. You got a lot of niggas that's still there that's just mad jealous and just bugged out and hateful and wicked niggas, right? That's how that is. Anyway, so I called the nigga, and I had an energy on me when I called him. I was like, yo, what's up? What's up? He like, yo, what's up, bro? And I'm basically like, yo, don't bro me, bro. What I'm just hearing about the bro just called me saying all kind of wild shit that you saying my name and that to him. And he like, nah, bro, like shit just don't seem right. Shit just don't feel right. I'm like, what don't feel right? So he explained the situation. I said, bro, do you hear yourself, bro? Do you hear yourself, bro? So I'm handling the situation. And I say to him, I said, you know who you talking about, bro? I said, what in your rabbit ass mind could even make you think about some shit like that? So anyway, not to get too deep into what I said to him, bottom line, he wound up saying, yo, my bad, bro. I handled the situation. I didn't threaten the dude. But I had an energy with him, and I just made him see the shit he was saying was absolutely bugged out. I handled the situation. I wasn't threatening, but I was speaking to him in a way where I made it make sense. And I definitely had an energy with me. And you kind of need that as a balance when you're speaking with niggas too. You got to have a balance of reminding niggas like, don't play with me, bro. And don't play with my name and that, but also reasoning too, like giving a balance. I could have crashed all the way out and told the nigga, when I see you, it's up, but I ain't on that. So I handled the situation the way that I handled it. And that's the point I'm trying to make of how the Lord allowed a situation to manifest via my prayer. All right. I prayed to the Lord. Remember, I prayed to the Lord that he stop anybody causing harm, trying to cause harm, lie, on my name, myself, the brother apostles on down. And a situation manifested itself where a nigga was trying to do that. And I don't know what it would have been if I would have ran into this dude. It could have been something completely different. It could have been violence. It could have been something. But the Lord allowed the situation to manifest, and he allowed it to be handled without anything transpiring. And that's the point, that the Lord is with us, man. All right? The Lord is with us, man. A couple of quick points. Niggas got demons on them. Satan's going to be jumping on brothers, on people around us, brothers. We got to stay on our spiritual square. We can't crash out. We can't pound these niggas out like we want to. We got to deal in a certain way. And that's why this, what the quick clip that came across, you got to learn how to stay sucker free out here, was so beautiful in the moment while I'm sitting down to do this lesson. And I'm going to play it again real quick. If I could, Salakia. Come on, man. Let me play this real quick.
You do gotta be wise. You know, say be as wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. It said if you see evil, go the other. Proverbs 24 and 1, go the other way. Don't pass by it. So you gotta learn to stay sucker free out here and stay away from niggas. Nigga free and dumb shit. But if you don't have the
That's a hell of a point. Cause that was some completely bugged out demonic shit that jumped on the nigga, bro. And it was some street shit. You know, street shit, bro. Niggas are bugged out, but niggas are envious and hateful, and you gotta be able to see it. Right? Last thing any one of us brothers want to do in this faith, bro, is lose our shit for a fucking demon nigga, bro, who got demons on him. This nigga's a fucking alcoholic, bug out, bum, dumbass nigga. Imagine those of us who are in this faith, all right, the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Awashai falling victim to a nigga like that, or even getting on a level with a nigga like that. You don't. You got to avoid these niggas, like the beloved brother here is saying. All right?
mental mentality to do that shit, you're going to get caught up. Even if you're not doing nothing, you could just be around niggas and get caught up. And trust me, I know. You got, but the Lord is merciful to where He spared me a few times. But you gotta.
Yeah, the Lord been sparing brothers, man. And again, it's really about how we handle situations too. You know what I'm saying? So again, Tawadi Halbashim Al-Shah for that brother's message and me hearing it right before I sat down to do this lesson, man. I don't want to be long-winded, man. Let me get the precepts. But the Lord allowed something to manifest. I'm glad that I handled it the way that I handled it. I was a little bit aggressive, and I just feel like the Lord had me handle it the exact way that I needed to handle it, because ultimately it got rectified. And the dude texted me yesterday saying, yo, bro, you know you good with me. We family, da-da-da. Where was all that family shit when you was pressing my bro like you wanted smoke? Like you wanted absolute smoke when you see me. That's what he was on. But the Lord had it to where his energy shifted when I spoke to him, and it's now his apologies now. Right? But the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, man, keep us away from these fucking niggas, man. We got to stay away from niggas like this beloved brother here saying. This is, let me get this real quick. Where was the, this is Proverbs 15 and 29. It says, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. All right. So, you know, I heard bro say, watch what you pray for. Yeah. Be intent with your prayer and stay in the spirit at all times, so you can recognize if the Lord does something, right? You can identify it, because I didn't identify it in that moment. It took, all this happened in a matter of 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Before I left the crib to go to camp, pick up the brothers, and while I was standing on post, okay, at camp, Spirit reminded me that, yo, I prayed that the Lord handle situations of niggas trying to get at us. And he did, and it got handled. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Proverbs 15 and 29 again. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is far from the wicked, but he heareth the prayer of the righteous. Okay, so the Lord hears our prayer. I prayed that. The Lord said, okay, And it was also a test too, to see if I'm gonna stay spiritual. And the Wadi Halbashim Awashad for me, man, it's so spiritual, man. I was going to camp that day. It was nothing but a spiritual day. Right? So yeah, man. The Wadi Halbashim Awashad. This is 1 Peter 5:7. It says, let me start with 6. 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him. Okay? For he careth for you. So we have to cast all our cares, our concerns, okay, upon the Lord. We got to give it to the Lord. All right? The elder bro, he said that past few days. I think it was in person at the camp, during camp, or just in conversation on one of the lessons. He said, you got to give it to the Lord. He said, you got to give everything to the Lord, bro. And that's 100% correct. All right, we can't be handling shit in our, on our own time, because we're going to pull destruction upon ourselves, man, when we do that. All right. But again, the Lord is with us. And when I told the elder bro at the camp, he said, bro, I think he said a few words. He said, the Lord is with us, bro. He said, the Lord is with us, bro. And I ain't even get to fully explain the whole shit to the elder bro. But what I shared, he said, bro, the Lord is with us. And that's 100% correct, man. All right. Let me see. Let me go to Matthew 5. And let me start 5 and 10. It says, blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Now we know the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai are going to be persecuted for righteousness' sake, for this truth. All right. But we also know in the world, we're going to go through shit as well. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. All right. Now we know, again, that's speaking about, those of us who are in this truth, we're going to suffer persecution. We're going to suffer particular things for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, for standing on this glorious truth. All right. But also, we're going to be persecuted, and men and women are going to say all manner and evil against us in the world as well. All right. But we're blessed when we go through this shit, man. All right. We're blessed. It says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Right. So the prophets before us, they was lied on concerning standing with Yahweh Shem Yahushua and standing for the truth. And they was also lied on by niggas in the world. All right. And that's what we're going to have to go through, man. All right. But the Lord said, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. All right. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, man. All right. So we're going to have to go through shit. Men and women are going to say all manner of evil against us. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to continue to deliver us, man. All right. And fuck these 2/3 niggas, man. Cause he on apologetic tip. But my thing is, lose my number. I ain't fucking with that nigga. We can't fuck with niggas, bro. And demons, because if it ain't this, it's going to be another situation. You know what I'm saying? So fuck these niggas and death to the 2/3, man. We pray the Lord continue to drop these niggas, man. I'm sick of these niggas, man. Like, this shit is bugged out because niggas is so envious and hateful and jealous. It's just wild, bro. 2 Timothy 4:18. It says, and the Lord shall deliver me from every evil work, and will preserve me unto his heavenly kingdom, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. All right. So the Lord's going to deliver us, man, from every evil work, from 2/3 niggas, from fucking Satan, from heathens. All right. The Lord's going to deliver us, man. And this testimony is a prime example that if we stay in the spirit, the Lord's going to deliver us out of all bullshit, man. And he's going to stop, like as pursuant to my prayer, the Lord's going to stop all manner of evil plots, schemes, lies, and bullshit against us, man. But we got to stay in the spirit. All right. And these things are going to happen. Hey, brothers, this type of shit has been happening to me a lot, man, the past few years, man. Before I was called into the ministry and shit kind of like ramped up, you know, when I got called in to do the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to do the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. But I deal with this type of weirdo, bug out, demonic shit a lot, bro. And it ain't been easy for me to keep my composure and stay spiritual. It's been reality, bro. It's been extremely difficult, man. And I've been fighting a lot of shit to not hurt one of these niggas out here, man. Because it's select niggas. It ain't like my life is, I got a deal. And no, it's like I'm all the way good where I'm at. All the way 100% good where I'm at, where I'm from, I'm good. But there's moments of nigga shit that happens with niggas. You know? And I pray the Lord drop all of these niggas where they stand that try to come against me and all of you brothers who are standing on the side of righteousness who got to deal with just niggas in the world, man. All right. Yeah, that's really it, man. That's it. I'll close out there, man. The Lord is with us. All right. The Lord is going to continue to take care of us, man. But again, it's really about us staying spiritual, staying away from niggas, man. Okay. We gotta be careful, you know, and we gotta make sure that we don't crash out and understand when we're faced with certain things and certain tests. We're gonna be faced with it. We're gonna be faced with it, but we have to pass those tests and not stoop down to the level of a fucking 2/3 nigga. All right, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names we call on now and in that dreadful day. Shalom.
You gotta be wise. You know, say be as wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. It said if you see evil, go the other. Proverbs 24. And one, go the other way. Don't pass by it. So you gotta learn to stay sucker free out here and stay away from niggas. Nigga free and dumb shit. But if you don't have the mental mentality to do that shit, you're gonna get caught up. Even if you're not doing nothing, you could just be around niggas and get caught up. And trust me, I know. You got, but the Lord is merciful to where He spared me a few times. But you can't be in the vicinity of niggas. Them niggas is like ticking time bombs, and you never know when the Lord judgment is on their ass. And if you close enough to them when they explode, your ass gonna get caught in the blast. Now the Lord could spare you, but you might have some little damage to you, you know.
Khan, stay away from niggas, Jake. Shalom.